What does nationalism mean? Nationalism means people feel they belong to one nation. A nation is not just land, a nation is people, shared history, shared culture, feeling of togetherness. When people think this is our country and we will decide its future, that feeling is nationalism. Europe before nationalism. Before the 18th century, Europe had empires, not nation states. Germany and Italy were divided into many small states. Austria, Hungary had many different peoples and languages. People spoke different languages, followed different cultures, did not feel like one nation. They were loyal only to the king or empire, not to a nation. French Revolution 1789, the turning point. The French Revolution changed everything. Before, king had all power, people were subjects. After the revolution, power went to the people. France became a republic. New ideas, la patrie, the fatherland, les citoyens, citizen with equal rights. France said, the nation belongs to the people. This was the first clear example of modern nationalism. How nationalism spread in Europe. The idea of the French Revolution spread through wars, students, educated people, middle class people like teachers, lawyers, businessmen. They wanted freedom, equality, a constitution, a nation state. Liberal nationalism, what did it stand for? Liberalism means freedom. Liberal nationalists believed in equality before law, freedom of speech, elected parliament, end of absolute monarchy. But there was a problem. Property owning men could vote. Women and poor men had no voting rights. So liberalism was not fully equal. Economic problems and Zollverein. Trade in Europe was difficult because every state had different money, different taxes, different measurements. A trader paid tax again and again. Solution: Zollverein 1834, started by Prussia, removed trade barriers, created a common market. Economic unity helped create national unity. Conservatism and Congress of Vienna 1815. After Napoleon was defeated, old kings returned to power, conservative governments were formed. Congress of Vienna restored monarchies, stopped revolutionary ideas, conservatives controlled newspapers, stopped freedom of speech, punished people who criticized the government. Revolutionaries and secret societies. Because of repression, many nationalists worked secretly. Example: Giuseppe Mazzini, Italy. He believed nations are natural, people must be free, Italy must be united. He formed secret groups like Young Italy, the revolution of 1848. In 1848, food prices were high, people were unemployed, workers were poor. Revolts broke out across Europe. France, king removed, republic formed, voting rights for all adult men. Germany, Frankfurt Parliament tried to make a nation. King rejected the crown. The revolutions failed, but the ideas did not die. Women and nationalism. Women attended meetings, joined protests, published newspapers, but they were not allowed to vote. They were not elected. This showed even liberal nationalism did not treat women equally. Role of culture in nationalism. Nationalism did not grow only through wars. Culture helped too. Poems, songs, paintings, folk stories. Romantic writers focused on emotions, traditions, past glory. This made people feel proud of their nation. Language and folklore. Language united people. Germany, Grimm brothers collected folk tales. Poland, Polish language was used to resist Russian rule. Language became a tool of nationalism. Hunger, hardship, and revolt. In the 1830s to 1840s, population increased. Jobs were few, food was expensive. In 1848, people came on streets, barricades were built, kings were forced to flee. Unification of Germany. Leader Otto von Bismarck. He believed Germany will be united by war, not speeches. Three wars: Denmark, Austria, France. In 1871, Germany became a nation. King William became emperor. Unification of Italy. Important people: Mazzini ideas, Cavour diplomacy, Garibaldi military action. Italy was united by wars, alliances, popular support. In 1861, Italy became a nation. The strange case of Britain. Britain did not form through revolution. England was powerful. It dominated Scotland, Wales, and Ireland. Acts of Union. English culture became dominant. Other cultures were suppressed. Nationalism in Europe started with the French Revolution, grew through ideas, culture, and revolts, finally succeeded through wars and diplomacy.